don't believe depression is real. I'm probably going to get some hate from this, but before you run to the comments, hear me out. Because depression, as we are told by society, is some mystical chemical imbalance in our brain that we need medication for and can't do anything to control. But if you think back to a time where you were depressed, think about the state of your life at that point in time. Were you in good shape? Were you dialed in on your nutrition? Were you getting sunlight every single day? Did you have good relationships with the people around you? Did you have your finances in check? And the reason I'm asking you these questions is because I can guarantee you during that time that you were depressed, at least one of these things was slacking. So yeah, you might feel depressed, but depression as a disease that you cannot control is something that I do not believe in. Because there are days that I might feel sad for whatever reason. Something may happen that may cause me to feel this way. But if I still get up and still be disciplined, if I still get up and train hard, work as hard as possible on the things that I know I need to do, eat right, tell my mom I love her, then I'm not depressed. And this is because I separate how I feel with what I do, which sounds very simple, but a lot of people see them as the same thing. They feel like doing something, so they go and do it, or they don't feel like doing something, so they won't. But I can feel like crying and not cry. I can not feel like training, but still train. I can feel like eating the cookie and not eat the cookie. I can have an argument with my mom and still tell her I love her. And it all comes from the discipline that I have within myself to be able to separate the two. And you can do it too, which is why I'm making this mini series. But the point I'm trying to make is that it's not our emotions that affect our actions. It's our actions that affect our emotions. And to give you another example, I'll use training again because it's my thing. But every time I've not wanted to train but went anyway, I've never finished the workout still in a bad mood, or I've never finished the workout like, damn, I wish I didn't do that. Why? Because all of us know deep down that is what we are supposed to do. The way we are wired as men is to do the hard things and do the right things regardless of how we feel so that we can provide for our women and our children and our families physically, mentally, and financially. Our great-grandfathers didn't want to go die in World War II, but they went anyway. The men who run into burning buildings to save people don't want to do it, but they do it anyway. And so if you're sitting here right now listening to me today, and you have goals and aspirations of being a strong and capable man, whether that's having an aesthetic body, making X amount of money per month so that you can retire your parents or your woman so they never have to work another day in their lives, this is what we must do. We must adopt this mentality that how we feel and what we do are two completely different things. And if you can do that, the self-discipline that you will gain from that will lead you down a path of achieving everything you can ever want to. And I want that for you. I want that for all of us. Because the men I have in my circle, which is very small, mind you, have this mentality. And I want more like-minded men like this around me and my group of guys, because it's the masculine male competition that allows us to achieve more than we ever could on our own. And it all comes back to one of my favorite sayings, which is you must train the body in order to train the mind. And if you need a place to start, the top link in the description will be a full calisthenics masterclass, which is a 6-tier calisthenics program. No matter what level of fitness you're currently at, it will take you to the upper echelons of bodyweight strength. So if you're interested in that, like I said, top link in the description. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow, my friend.